So AI has done it again. It has created a movie actress, and now it has created a singer. So last week I turned on the television and it was on CBS, and CBS Morning News was going on, and I see this AI chick, and I'm thinking it created another musician. I don't know how this AI stuff works. Okay, I don't know how actresses and singers and porn stars being created. I don't know. The obvious answer would be that they're being created by a human, but a part of me feels like they're being created by technology, like they're being created kind of out of thin air. So anyway, I see this AI chick named Xania Monet. Never heard of her. And I see this woman on the screen. And I'm thinking, okay, she is the one singing these songs. And I'm looking at the interview. I came in like the second half of the interview. And Gayle King is doing the interview. She says that she can't sing. She can't sing. So that was my reaction. She's not singing the songs. And the woman, her name is Talisha Nikki Jones, popular music artist, and Xania Monet. I can't say that fucking name. Monet's voice has been heard by millions, but some fans were shocked to discover she's a product of artificial intelligence. Monet may be an avatar, but she's very much a real person behind her, Talisha Nikki Jones. And so in the interview, she's saying that the lyrics are hers. They are poems that she created. So the lyrics are hers. But she's not singing the songs. And that had some musicians riled up. For example, like famous musician Kehlani, who, just FYI, I only like one song of hers, but I'm not really a big fan. But she came on TikTok and voiced her opinion about these AI musicians.
There is an AI R&B artist who just signed a multi-million-dollar deal and has a top 5 R&B album, and the person is doing none of the work. I think you guys think that AI can just be the cover for something, which some people can use. They can make an AI cover. AI can also make the entire fucking song. It can sing the entire song. It can make the entire beat. You can have a song that's one type of song and say, AI, make this into a country song. And it'll literally rewrite, re-sing in a country voice and redo the entire thing. And they don't have to credit anyone.
And I can understand that it would be frustrating and kind of like a slap in the face to someone who has busted his or her ass to become a musician to try and make it big. But in my opinion, you can kind of make the case for these shit artists, mainly in the hip hop genre, like Sexy Red and NBA Retard and Lil Uzi Turd, right? All these mumbling idiots. You can make a case for those idiots. Cardi Dumbass, right? Who don't rap. They don't care about the lyrics that they put into their songs. All they do is mumble, talk about gang banging, and they're in the hood. They got bitches, ice around their neck, nice clothes, cars, mansion, and the women is pretty much the same thing, except they're banging a bunch of guys. And I've heard a couple of Monet's songs. That's a lie. I've heard bits and pieces of her songs, and they're pretty good. They're pretty good. And if you were to hear it for the first time, you would think, who is this person? Wow, this is great music. You would think that it's real, but it's not real. And then at the end of the interview, Miss Jones shows Gayle and everybody else that's watching how she is able to air quote sing in her songs. And she used this device called Suno. And she basically puts her lyrics into the device and she picks a voice and it just sings for her. I've said over the years that anybody can become a rapper because it doesn't really take talent to become a rapper. Now it seems like anybody can become a singer. And this chick has a multi-million-dollar record deal and she's getting recognition from these music industries. And in the interview, she's mentioning that she's a creator, she's an entrepreneur, Xania is her, but it's not you. You created Xania in the lyrics, but you didn't create the voice. you're a fraud, essentially. So it's crazy, man. It's crazy. Technology is just getting more and more advanced and more terrifying, but also good at the same time. But it's still like it's a gift and a curse. In 20 years, there's probably going to be human robots walking around like the ones you see in the movies, like that Megan Fox movie that I saw a few weeks ago on Netflix. You're going to see artificial robotic humans cater to serve and please the user. And then one day, that one robot is going to turn and get the other robots to turn on humanity, and then we're going to be enslaved to do their bidding. And it'll be a war going on for centuries and centuries and centuries. I'm sorry. I got a little sidetracked there. Been watching too many sci-fi movies, I guess. So just want to come on here and talk about that. Please like and subscribe. That is it. I am out.